Welcome back to Avowed. This is Andy from Aging Gaming. If you're new to the channel, please take a minute and subscribe. And if you enjoy the content here, please make sure you leave us a like, possibly a comment, share the video, do all those things that YouTube loves. Really helps out the channel, and I know you hear it all the time, but it would mean a lot to us. Anyway, today we are doing some side quests, and we are going to do the Dawntreader side quest. Right there, the expedition descended into the temple of Eothas in search of a holy relic. They entered the temple from the Pilgrim's Path, a trail located somewhere in northern Dawnshore. So that's where we're going to go. Up here, Pilgrim's Path. So let's just fast travel over here, get close to it, and we'll get started.
If you travel weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days. Some crusty old priest isn't going to change that.
Always a good idea to check behind waterfalls. Okay, here we go.
The Temple of Eothas is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Lands suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed.
Okay. Got an expedition in trouble?
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
Kind of cold. Yeah,
Right, of course, absolutely. The expedition team entered through the cave
Full
just
rank.
past here. They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard.
I'm on my guard.
And Envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this.
Yeah, stop this.
That spear looks a deer on, all right. Guess we're on the right track. Didn't even have time to finish their puzzle. Whatever they were looking for wasn't just treasure. Good. There you go. Door's open.
It's good to have a pistol with an electric charge.
They've seen us. Here we go. Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
Who's ready for more? These are some really nice views over here. Almost forgot those grenades. Look at that. Pretty slick. Okay. Moving on.
Tripwire's broken. I bet Offric's people came through here.
Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Good question.
No one knew that was down here.
Look at all that Adra.
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Zarb's ahead. Suggest going around them. We can fight if you're feeling itchy.
I'm feeling itchy.
Everybody all right?
Yeah, we're fine. Okay, now right over here is a pressure point and some electrical traps, and so you want to try and avoid them. There's a spear that comes shooting out, or an arrow or something comes shooting out of here if you land on that. Just like that. And this will give you a bit of a shock.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
But you can just jump over here. And then continue on up this way. Here's the kid we're looking for.
Brother. I got to. Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
We're going to use Dream Touch.
Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it
Since-
works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
Offric sent us after you.
He actually made it? I wasn't sure he'd come through.
Of course he did.
And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expeditions Corps. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman. Honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell Offreak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with his statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
We did. Okay.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here.
Yeah, I'll see you back.
Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything.
Yeah, gotta
I
save
hope
the
they're better off
assholes.
than I was.
Alright. There's a lot of blue lights down here that kind of fool you into thinking there may be chests and stuff like that.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand.
Yeah.
Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look. Someone's up ahead. Keep your eyes open.
My brother. Can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you. It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargemis, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space?
Well, you know, we're... Oh, yeah, you named yourself after one of the early figures in Eothean scripture. Eothasian scripture.
Then Sargemis spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargemis. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone.
So here's a guy who writes himself into scriptures. I mean, quite the ego. Looking for an expedition. Let's try and wrap this up.
I'm afraid
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work. Do you know what they're...
Searching for a relic.
Ah, I suppose it was too much to hope they were... Truly, It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right. Here it comes.
Of course it does.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way.
Okay, I'll be back.
I am... Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, brother.
Okay, we're gonna find the Adiran expedition team. Anything around here we want? I don't remember, actually. I don't think so. Let's just go up here.
Roots clogging up this tunnel. Almost like they're reaching for something. I see light. I think we can swim.
Six years in Dawnshore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the whole time.
Let's go.
Okay.
The pulse, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Got some disturbing going on here.
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up.
See lots of skeletons that need killing. Or they will.
There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it?
Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber to think this is probably a trap.
Alright, might as well fight these guys.
The false item. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We better get moving too. Ready for more. That ought to be all of them, right? That's all of them.
All right. Go around and clean this up. And we'll figure out this puzzle. Ooh. That was Adra. Which is... It's great loot.
Nice. I must have missed that. That must have opened something.
There we go. That opened that door.
Right behind you. No one said anything about tight spaces.
This one's mine. I'm gonna get it. Next one's mine. That's one for us.
That should be all the secrets in this area. Okay.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
This'll hurt. Knew it. All right.
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Lots of dead folk.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Okay.
You think he's building a what? A giant animat?
Don't know
Do
what
I
that is.
even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right?
Could.
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Okaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Sounds like fun. Okay, anything else in here that we want? Seems foreboding. Go back here. We unbarred a door that we didn't open. I think it was up here. I've been here before.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness.
I don't know what this guy's capable of.
There you are. I worried for you when the earth shook.
Lies like wasps.
Yeah.
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
I found the bodies of the expedition team.
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating? Or when the soul is... In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, in either case, they have entered a state of change. Yes, you and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be... With your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
Okay.
You understand me.
Yep.
What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of this. If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Aora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped.
Okay.
Do you carry the relic?
Yep.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from... He is bound to it. Or it to him. He speaks to me no longer. But I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do.
Good.
If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, locked into the reliquary, with a chorus of furious souls. He will finally begin the work of making... All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest.
Yep.
Thank you. Once you have placed the splinter into the statue, power my devices just over there. Together, we will observe the results.
You got it, big guy. Now, normally, a thinking person would say, no, I don't want to support the crazy guy. But we're going to support the crazy guy.
There we are.
There we go.
Fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice.
Uh-huh. I'm sure that's going to work out well.
Any moment now.
Yeah, any
My
moment.
lord Aethys, are you there? No! It's not working!
It's kind of like my lawnmower right now.
Something is wrong.
Let's have a chat.
My Lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. Something I did not account for. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My brother, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause? No, no. That would not be appropriate. He does not want me. He has made that clear.
You keep me alive.
I am afraid. I have been a coward. What if I meet him and he refuses me? You are right. I am what is missing from my work, but I couldn't see it. It must be me. Before I leave you, I would ask you to tell me something. What do you believe we are to our gods? I pray you have the chance.
I don't think any of those would
Goodbye,
really
my
matter
friend.
that much.
Walk always in the light. If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit. For he hath seen, he can see, he will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing is hidden from his sight, nor shall it be from mine.
Press the button at the workstation.
Hurry now, brother. Do it now, while my nerves hold.
All of the souls in the machinery now. Gotta pull the lever to siphon it into the statue. Well, if we're gonna pull the Ascendant lever, we better get to it.
It didn't work.
Nothing, huh? Well, on the bright side, at least the Oracle's not around to see this.
See?
After all that, I'm almost disappointed.
Yeah, I am too.
Can you imagine how inconvenient that would have been? We've already got the Dream Scourge and tensions with Adir. What's the resurrection of a murderous god, really?
I'd rather not be the most hated person in Aora. I have enough Sokka to deal with.
It's hard to believe Aethys is really gone. What do you think, Envoy? Can a god really die?
I don't know.
You're
Goes that
saying
way.
he'll come back eventually.
That sounds like a question for a priest. Well, with the Oracle dead, I guess we should get going.
Yeah.
Right behind you, Envoy.
But first,
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
that's a good sword right there. And you can fight him, but it's a tough, tough battle. It's better to just let him take himself out.
It wakes. A host. Form-given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift?
I'm gonna say, yep.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction. Then, when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Says pull the lever at the workstation, so let's do that.
New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Hey, it's the Envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
No. Oh, God. Does he mean...
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened? That godless scum.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly. If that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
Yep, he's gone.
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
Well, what's next?
Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
Oh, while we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Yep, I'll treasure it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to
We
do.
do. We have big
I
Envoy
don't know if
things
you
to do.
heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
Okay.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
And it
One
appears
of them may even get a happy ending.
they're not going to die a virgin. Okay. And that's it for that side quest. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let's see what we got. we'll go through, we're going to break down all of this, or a lot of this stuff, but especially all the common stuff. And Delver's Caution. Dexterity, which is good, plus 15% parkour speed. That's not bad. Let's see, what are we wearing right now? We can replace that. We don't need that right now. So we'll put that on and give ourselves some dexterity. That's kind of a nice little... So is that. But I still like this. Plus 20% currency. That's my thing, man. Okay, so Dawntreader is done, and we're just gonna clean up our inventory a little bit and call it a night. But I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please take a second and mash that subscribe button, smack that thumbs up like it owes you money, and leave us a comment. Give us some feedback. Let us know if there's anything that would make these episodes more useful for you or more enjoyable. And I do hope you've had a good time while we played this. So I hope to see you again. And until next time, you have a wonderful day. This is Andy from Agent Gaming. Goodbye.